Welcome to Kutaisi, Georgia's third largest city. That right there is the Bagrati Cathedral, built in the 10th century. Let's take a look inside. This thing is a marvel of Georgian medieval architecture. So this place used to be a UNESCO heritage site. It was in ruins as late as 2005. After being hit by an Ottoman cannonball, it completely collapsed. Then in around 2011 to 2017, they were restoring it. You can see where they've used new stone. They've put a good roof on it. They've built this whole new section over here. And as a result, UNESCO reckoned it lost a lot of its historical authenticity, so therefore it got removed from the list in 2017. Still an amazing church though, one of the 4 great cathedrals of the Georgian Orthodox. Here's the bell tower, and there's the city of Kutaisi lying below. Gonna be checking this city out today. Quite a few things I want to see here. Just next to the Bagrati Cathedral is the ruins of the Palace of the Kings and the Church of St. George. Let's have a look at this. We got a tree hugger down here. There's the Church of St. George there. Check out all these little subterranean terracotta pots. This must have been for winemaking. You know, Georgia has the earliest human evidence of winemaking and gold mining and textile production. All the doors into this thing are locked, so I won't see the interior. Dude, chainsawing. The Rioni. This is the city where Jason and the Argonauts got the Golden Fleece. They sailed all the way here from Poti up this river. Really reminds me of the Cathedral of Ani, at least what it would have looked like back in the day. Clearly a progression of design. Interesting hexagonal design. Check out this city. We've got a well here. Very loose. And here's the Bagrati's giant tree. Apparently it's closed. I don't know how the tree can be closed, but it opens at noon. No worries. All right, let's get down there and explore that city. Check this out. This has got to be the biggest Soviet relief I've ever seen. We've got a Soviet sculpture complex over here. That's a very Soviet entrance to this bazaar. I'm sure this was a nice mural before this jackass tagged it. Look at the detailing on this building. On these faces. Here's the Kolkis fountain. Let's have a look. Got the central theatre over there. The monument to Galaktion Tabidze was a Georgian poet, very influential for future Georgian poets, and he survived Stalin's Great Purge. This is a Soviet-designed monument built in 1990, just on the eve of the dissolution of the Soviet Union. Nice, we got some old-fashioned cable cars up there. That over there is the White Bridge. Another beautiful Soviet mosaic right next to this very Soviet-looking concrete fence. Here's the mosaic I was looking for. This is the most insane Soviet mosaic I've ever seen. We got trucks, we got factory workers, industry, machinists, students. What a piece of work. Check out this Soviet golden snitch. That's really something. This thing over here is the failed Parliament House. They basically moved it here for a few years in an effort to decentralize the government in Tbilisi, but they decided after only a couple of years that it was a dumb idea, so they moved the government back to Tbilisi, leaving this building here pretty much abandoned as an old Parliament House. Let's have a look. It's very futuristic. I like the building. I wonder how abandoned this thing actually is. Is it completely abandoned, or is there a skeleton crew? So this building kind of had some reflecting pool around it. Would have looked nice. Imagine this reflected again. Would have been a big glass sphere. I think it would have looked pretty cool. I'm gonna check the other side to see if there's an open door over here. I'd love to get inside this thing. I bet it looks awesome. So apparently this isn't a public area. They just told me to piss off. Oh well. At least I got to see the thing. No looking inside for me. I guess there's a skeleton crew still here. Technically, I suppose it's still government property. Oh well. On to the next spot. Here we are, back at the White Bridge, crossing the Rioni back into Old Town. Wendy's? We got Wendy's here? Oh my god, you just look like Magellan. Apparently there's a castle tower in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. My next stop is one of Georgia's 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Used to be listed alongside Bagrati Cathedral, but when that was delisted, this got to be standing on its own. I'm talking about Gelati Monastery. It's about 5 kilometers out of town. I'm riding there now. There it is up there, you can see it. So this place was built in the 12th century. Looks like the place is full of scaff. Let me tell you, that place has some of the nicest Christian frescoes you can ever see. It's a shame it's mostly covered in the scaff, but there's plenty of pictures of it online anyway. Having a look up here. The drooping grapevine cross of St. Nino. Let's have a look inside this other chapel over here. Oh my. Well, this makes up for the fact that the other one's covered in scaff. There we have it, Gelati Monastery. Let's take a look at this place from above.